Okay, what we're going to work on today is what I call the gas savings problem. And it has to do with when I used to live on the other side of the lake and I'd have to drive a lot of miles to get to work every day. And gas prices were going way up to about $4 a gallon. And I started thinking there's got to be a way to save money on this 15 mile a gallon vehicle I was driving. So I came up with this problem to try to solve this. So our information is as it says on the left here. We have an SUV that gets about 15 miles per gallon. We own it, so it doesn't cost us anything to purchase that vehicle. There's a motorcycle we could get that gets 50 miles per gallon, but that costs $4,000. You drive about 1,000 miles a month, and gas is about $4 a gallon. So the question is, how long is it going to take to save that amount of money in gas savings alone? So there's really a set of questions that we really need to answer, and that would be these. We need to figure out how many gallons per month we need to purchase for each vehicle. We need to figure out how much money that costs per month, how much savings that is per month from one to the other, and then we can finally figure out how many months will that be. So when we take how many months, let's start out with the SUV. So we're driving about 1,000 miles, right? So if we go 1,000 miles and we're getting 15 miles per gallon, how are we going to figure out how many gallons we need to purchase? Right, it's division. So that 1,000 miles divided by 15 miles per gallon gives us approximately 66 repeating. So we're going to go with approximately 66. That's equal to that. So it's going to be approximately 66.7. Okay. Now let's do the same thing for the new vehicle. So the same amount of miles, about 1,000 miles, but now we're going 50 miles per gallon. So with this, we actually end up with exactly 20 gallons. So you can see there's a whole big difference in the number of gallons you're going to purchase for each one of these. Okay, so that's the first part. Figure out how many gallons of each we need. Now, how much is that going to cost each month? Right? So we're going to take that 66.7 gallons and we're going to multiply it by that $4 per gallon, and that's going to get us an amount of about $266.80. Okay. Let's do the same thing with the motorcycle and see how much that would cost per month. So with the motorcycle, we only need 20 gallons. Multiply that times the $4 per gallon, and the motorcycle only costs $80 a month in gas. So now the second part, or the next part I should say, the third part, is how much is that going to be savings? So now all we got to do is subtract this. So we're going to take the $266.80 and we're going to subtract the $80 exactly, right? And that's going to give us an answer of, gosh, what is that, 186.80? So we save $186.80 each month. Now, how many months is it going to take to save $4,000? Well, that's our final step. We're going to take our $4,000 amount, so that's the new vehicle, $4,000, and we're going to divide that by the amount of savings from each month. So $186.80. So how many months at $186.80 will it take to get to 4,000 or more? So we do that division and we end up with, gosh, what is it? 21.4132 ... We know we're going to have to pay for the motorcycle for a whole full month, so we're going to round up to the next month, no matter that it's above or below the 5 value. So we're going to say it's going to take us approximately 22 months. That's less than 2 years. 22 months to save enough to purchase it. Now, I do got to say this, though. In the snow, I couldn't ride the motorcycle half the year, so half the year I wasn't making that savings. So it really doubled. It was really more like 44 months because of where I live. But if you were down in a sunnier environment and you could ride the other vehicle the whole year long, that didn't take very long. So I hope this helps out, folks. Repeat watching this if you need to see something, and make sure you take notes on this, okay? It's those 4 steps. They're all pretty easy steps, but you got to remember to go ahead and put them together. Okay? Hope this helps. I'll see you in class.